Winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for LeBron James.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's get...
Hey, Kevin, the Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine-in eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistent.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook out there with Monk. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
James kicks to Monk. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Anthony dishes to Davis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to White. Now Vucevic, the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
The shot by Monk is no good. White goes in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, White. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the basket is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
LeBron drives in, and LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Lopez, he's checked in for Vucevic. Tristan Thompson comes in for Williams. Thomas checked in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Caruso. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
And James gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Shoots from 12, and that's good for 2.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front, up 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Tristan Thompson is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Thomas. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Thomas passes to Lopez. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Caruso kicks to Thomas. Over Westbrook. The kick out to Lopez. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Thompson. Anthony with the block. And he's able to get it back. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Trying to get open is Thompson. Count that bucket. Thomas got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony. And really deep three that time. LeBron's got 7.
And I tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Ball dishes to White. Floats one up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. White's got his second basket.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Westbrook, no good. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from LeBron. Now, here's Ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Ball against Westbrook. Ball no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
White looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Over Monk. Bank shot. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I'd like to see them get to the line more, but to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Los Angeles trails by 3. So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony. And it's Davis in at the 5.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guys, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard, and I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Davis, the pass to Anthony. Back to Davis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Anthony. He's looking for James and finds him. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And they double up LeBron. Outside Westbrook. Anthony kicks to Monk. Back to Anthony. For 3, Westbrook. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Vucevic. Thompson comes in for Williams. Thomas checked in for Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Monk.
You know, he gets such elevation on that jump shot, does Westbrook, and his concentration impeccable.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. They grab their own miss. Lopez with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
He hits both from the stripe. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Howard's got his first points of the game.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. We're going to step aside for just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
But join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Thompson. Also, Brook Lopez out there. Thomas is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Down low. Here's Nunn to take the lead. Howard, the pass to Nunn. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bulls shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. To the inside. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Nunn against Thomas. Lopez right side. Back to Thomas. No one near him. Counted good.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
There's Thomas with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Nunn. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. It's tied at 34. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. Whitey's checked in for Thomas. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker. And Monks subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
Here's Ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Vucevic, deflected by Nunn. On the wing, James. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Lakers. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Yes! This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Ball with it. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. A consistent shooter like Monk is your go-to guy here.
.34 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Money!
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Driving inside.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Anthony Davis. Timeout for the Bulls. All right, with section 1 to 3 pieces.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
DeMar DeRozan. That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
DeRozan for three. No good that time. And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave them too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.